doing it. Hello, YouTube. How we doing today? What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday, I reckon. And welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. I have had a fucking blast with this game. I'm trying to tell you, man, I'm having so much fun. As far as just gameplay, and like how fun the gameplay is, and simply like exploring the world, like the sense of wonder, the sense of exploration. You see something over that way and you're like, I want to go check that out. What's over there? And you can totally hop on your broom and fly over there and see what's going on. I love it. I'm having so much fun. It has truly been a magical experience. And I don't mean any pun when I say that. I mean, they got some magic here. They did the thing with this one. Let's say hello to the chat, and we're going to get right into it. Webster, first one in the chat. Yo, what's up, man? Ryan, also my brother. Ryan, how you doing, buddy? Warhorse 500, Warhorse. Welcome in, man. What's going on? Digital Degenerate is here. Double D in the house. Violent Jones, Miss Violent Jones. Good evening, ma'am. First moderator in the chat. Good job. Let's see. Viconia is here. Good morning, Vietnam. I'm not cool enough to sound like Robin Williams. I'm sorry. Who else do we have with us? 8-Bit Terror has entered the chat. 8-Bit Terror. Good evening, ma'am. Hi. Is that everybody? Everybody's here? Right on. Let's rock and roll. So I did get to play a little bit over the weekend. I never get to play as much as I would want to. I'll put in 16-hour days if you let me. But I did get to put in some time on this one, and I got a little bit of stuff unlocked. He's not in the chat just yet, but our buddy Zylock D&B, this absolute mad lad, I love this guy. He made a video of himself playing, giving tips, and put it on his YouTube channel. He made me a tips and tricks video. I love it. And it was actually really good stuff. He did help me kind of figure out how some of the systems work, like what's worth paying attention to, basically, which is always super helpful for me, because I tend to min-max a little bit. Like I'll put a whole bunch of points into the stuff I think is cool and completely disregard everything else. It's like, I don't care. Everything's going into this, and this, and we're good. So it's good to know what's important to put points into. So yeah, thanks, Zylock. I appreciate you, man. I've watched that video like 3 times now. The first time I just kind of skimmed through it at double speed. I was at work and just kind of soaking in what you were talking about. And then the other day I actually slowed it down. I was like, okay, let's actually take a look at it here and soak this in. It helped. Wait, drama? I see the word drama. Oh, family drama has gotten better. Well, good.
Revelio.
Yeah, Violent Jones, you know what's up. I've been playing Days Gone a bit as well, just recording content and stuff. And also our stream on Friday night, the Days Gone stream on Friday. And while I'm playing Days Gone, I keep trying to tap left on the D-pad to cast Revelio. Every time I want to look for loot around, I'm like, Revelio. And Deacon's looking at me like, dude, are you high? It's just muscle memory. Leave me alone. All right, let's see what we have in here. I have set up Webster. You might be interested in this, bud. I remember you were asking recently about how I was going to set up the room of requirement and stuff. So here's what I have. I've got Zylock, if you're around, I got the chopping stations. What these do, it basically just gives you a random alchemy ingredient. It gives you a random plant material for making potions. And I have 3 of them set up. So just every, I don't remember now. I think it's like 8 to 10 minutes that it cycles. It just gives you a free crafting material. The fertilizer here, this is kind of gross. And I hate that they are inside just inside. This is a dung composter. So this makes compost, right? Which is cool. Natural, organic gardening. It's a thing. But it's a fucking shit bucket basically in your house, which is not okay. I want to find somewhere else to put those. Can you put those outside, like in the vivariums, maybe, where the animals are? We're going to try that. I think I have crafting allowance for 1 more that I haven't placed, so we'll try to put 1 outside, see if we can do that. I just now thought of that. But yeah, I got the Chinese chomping cabbages here. These are cool. I've been using these a lot. The little bitey cabbages, they're fucking hilarious. You basically toss one in like a grenade and it just rolls out, spawns some teeth and starts chomping at people. It's fucking hilarious. And I've got a couple of upgrades where it actually does pretty good damage. It's like tossing a grenade in. It's crowd control, absolutely. And then there's these guys, which you put these plants in the field and it's like a turret. They'll actually sit there and just spit venom at people. And I've got that. I believe I still have the upgrade active where that will break shields. So it's just a little bit of bonus crowd control. You have a turret sitting there spitting out blast occasionally and will also pop people's shields, which just makes it easier to deal more crowd control damage. So yeah, those are neat. And I've got some augments on my outfit that increase the damage of all plants. So both the little bitey cabbages and the turrets. And then of course we have just like material bins here. More fertilizer available. This is interesting. The way this is set up, you're allowed, like, if you have the 5 bay small planters, you can do like 3 of them, and that will give you up to 15 spaces. But the number of recipes I have doesn't quite fit right in that space. I'm hoping they'll unlock another recipe to make this fit properly. I have room for one more row of a new plant type if that becomes available. Hey, I need to say hi to some folks. Good evening. Welcome in, y'all. Let's say hi to Scott in. Scott, what's up, buddy? And Dandy Denny 07. Dandy Denny, welcome. Good evening. Nice to see y'all. What's going on in the chat? I'm just sitting here talking about this game. I've Chubby Unicorn? Show off the unicorn. Oh, wait, what? Chubby Unicorn? What? All right, yeah, I'll show off my unicorn.
Wait.
Oh, no, like, no, not. Calm down, killer. She's got her mind in the gutter over there. All right. Oh, these are fun. This is neat. These are a hopping pot. What a hopping pot does is it will, at random, again, kind of like the chopping stations over here, which randomly generate a crafting material. These will randomly generate a fully crafted potion. It'll just pop a potion. I have a Thunderbrew potion available right now. I think I can't carry any more of those. Yeah, we're currently full up on well, all of the potions, actually. But yeah, in 5 minutes, it'll make something else in the other 2. You never know. It's random, which it makes it nice because, like, when you're out in the field and you pop a potion, you just like, fuck it, I'm in a big fight, I'm going to use this potion, I want to be overpowered all of a sudden, you know. So you take a potion and you come back and like, hey, you've got some waiting for you. And speaking of having potions waiting for you, this is fun. This is my kind of gaming right here. These are your potion crafting stations. If you have the 3-tier station, the T-shaped station, they give you a total of 21 potion stations because you can plant like 7 potion stations. So what I've done, since I'm full up on crafting materials, I went ahead and it works out perfectly. If you notice, there are 7 different crafting, 7 different potions, 7 different type of potions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including health potions. So if you count health potions, that makes 7. So I've got each one of 7 making. It's already got this potion available. This has already got this potion available. I could just come in here and grab these potions and go. I've already got them crafted up, ready to rock. Here's health potions. The only one I don't have is the focus potion. I didn't have enough of the, what are they called? The Dug Bog. It's like a frog thingy or something. Fucking frog monster. I haven't actually been killing many of those. So I guess I need to go out and harvest some tongues from frogs or whatever. But I have pretty much everything where it's just stacked up, just ready to rock and roll, man. I go out and kick some ass, come back and grab some potions. No worries. These are about ready here. We have mallow sweet leaves available. 9 minutes is how often they cycle. Knot grass spring and fluxweed stem. That's all random. You don't have any control over what it gives you, but it cycles often enough that every time you come back from exploring or doing missions, every time you come back, you've got something extra ready for you. You kind of don't even need the planting stations at that point because, well, you'll have plenty from these, especially with these little hopping pots making fully made potions that don't require any resources whatsoever. So it is actually pretty neat once you get it set up properly. I need to say hello to the chat. Check it out, Mark Brewington. Man, hey, your name looks good in green, man. Yeah, your name looks good in green. Nice. Who else do we have? Have I missed anyone for now? No, we're clear? All right. Cool. I did say hi to Scott and Dandy Denny. You bet I did. Evening, guys. Yeah, so I'm having a blast with this, honestly. I've had so much fun with this. What I was going to say earlier, I would honestly put this, as far as how much fun it is and the sense of the wonder of exploration, I put it up there with Skyrim, The Witcher 3. Absolutely. Maybe somewhere in between the two, because I would say so far, for me, the story's not quite as compelling as The Witcher 3, the storytelling in general. It has an engaging story. I'm actually ready to go do some story missions. I want to see what happens next. But I don't know. The storytelling's not quite as dynamic as something like The Witcher 3, but the gameplay is up there just as good as, Skyrim, as far as just wanting to go out and explore and oh shit, there's a cave over there. Let's go, stuff like that. I love it. All right. So what I have here, this is basically just another way of gathering resources. It's kind of shady, in my opinion. You have an enemy type in this game. They are poachers. So what they do is they abduct magical creatures and abuse them and misuse them for food and or resources, potion crafting stuff, magical ingredients. That's what I'm trying to say. So you rescue the creatures by abducting them yourself and just holding them captive in your animal preserve here. But it's like it's a safe animal preserve, right? They're happy. I'm taking care of them. It is what it is. So I'm still totally using them for magical resources, but I have toys for them though. Would y'all like to see some of the toys? I have toys for the critters. If you'd like to see them. Let's see. I have a unicorn, man. Check it out. I was able to, using tips from the comment section of some of my recent live streams. Thank you to the folks who commented, giving me tips. I was able to capture a fucking unicorn. From what I understand, that's one of the more difficult magical creatures to rescue. Yeah, rescue. That's the word we're using. Sorry. Rescue. Let's go ahead and see if this one wants to come over and say hi. Hello. No, I haven't named it yet. Do y'all want to name it? You can name it if you want to. What? Geralt. Shoot. Claire wants to name my unicorn Geralt. Why? Because his horn's crooked? Don't crooked horn shame. That's not nice. Yeah, I'm teasing. I don't know. It actually, the sex is right there. What does that symbol mean again? I actually don't remember right now. Which one is that? Top here? Center?
Oh,
top center?
Still.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
yeah.
you can just...
Well, yeah, it seems to... I don't know if it's anatomically correct or not.
That'd be,
Yeah, it's pokey. Oh, hey, I just clipped through it. That was weird. But yeah, anyway, check it out. If I set it up properly, what do I have here? Yeah, I think I'm mostly set up. So this is a feeding station. It has just whatever food the little guys need, and this is a toy box, which is actually pretty much just decorational. It doesn't really do anything. However, what do you think, chat, would be the ideal toy for a unicorn? Think about a unicorn trying to play with the other horses and zebras and shit. And they're all tossing around a ball and, they're playing soccer or whatever. I don't know. Sorry? I'm a horse puncher and now I just zapped a unicorn. God damn it. Oh, I'm a terrible person. I'm putting this controller down before I harm another animal. No real animals were harmed in the making of this video. So there's a story there. I accidentally punched a horse that I was trying to tame in Red Dead Redemption. I was doing good, man. I was on keyboard and mouse though, but I was doing good. Just about had the horse tamed, and Arthur's walking up to the horse, and it's Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption 2. He's all it's all right, girl. You come here, darling. It's good girl. It's all right. Good girl. Bam. He just fucking punch her right in the fucking face. Oh, I think that's probably the hardest I had laughed in years. But I felt terrible about it later. So now I've just zapped a fucking unicorn. God, I'm going to hell for that one. Like, if there is a hell, I apologize, folks. So that's one thing about the controls. It is relatively easy to accidentally zap your unicorn. I'm sorry. Let's give it a nice little brushing. I know, I zapped my unicorn. Oh, I apologize. Here, have a snack too. We good? We're okay. All right, we're good. I'm just gonna go. I was trying to tell y'all something. I was trying to do something nice for my unicorn. Think about the toy. What would be the perfect toy? I don't remember. Has anyone mentioned in the chat what's the ring toss is adorable. I love that idea. Oh my God.
Those websites. I'm sorry. Violent drums.
Yeah.
What's just jousting?
Jousting. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of badass for a unicorn. Like, put its head down and run in. Oh, fuck some shit up. All right. I'm down with that. So, but think about like a unicorn playing with the zebras and the horses and shit, and the ball comes to the zebra and he hits the ball and it fucking pops. Poor guy, I feel bad for him already, her or whatever. So, for the unicorn, you have a bubble that cannot be popped. As such, is a favorite toy of the unicorn. That's fucking adorable. I read that and I was like, man, that's just fucking adorable. That's too cool. I did just zap my unicorn. Maybe I should give him a toy. Here you go, buddy. Oh, she's all excited. Yeah, that's for you. Yeah, come on. There's a girl. Yeah. It's fucking great, man. I'm telling you. Right on. Now, check it out. There's actually a little bit more. This just unlocked recently. Like, I must have missed the cutscene where this unlocked because I didn't know it was there. It's like in my own house, I had no fucking idea it was there. Another doorway opened up. I didn't know what it was. Like, I popped in here and I was like, what the? I don't know what this place is. What is this for? And it turns out that it is actually just like a secondary area for more magical critters. So I put the bigger and or more exotic guys out here, and the weirdos that like water. So these little weird guys, little bumpy toads, they're fun. But yeah, so they have a little feeding station out here. What I was curious about earlier, I was zapping shit again. I'm going to zap a hippogriff or something. It'll probably kick my ass. Let's see. What I wanted to do was set up some slightly different spells, like the crafting abilities here. That's one thing that's a little bit fucky about the game. There's too many options and not enough buttons is the thing. So you constantly have to switch out your button layout contextually based on what you're doing at the time. Minor inconvenience, you do still develop some muscle memory for that. I finally set it up in a way that kind of makes sense for me and it works for me. So I'm adapting to that. But really it's just a matter of, well, there's so many options. What do you want to use in that situation? And you have to, figure it out from there. But what I was going to try and do, I wanted to see if I could put my dung composters outside, and it does not appear so. It's a different crafting menu. All you have access to is like your beast items, which I don't even have access to the breeding pins yet. That's not going there. Yeah, and then like decorational stuff, which is cool, but it doesn't do anything. You cannot access your actual like alchemy crafting stuff. Fuck. Oh well. It's just a minor thing. I really wanted to put the dung composters outside. Hey, Melissa S. has come in. Melissa S., good evening. Oh, no, you were having... Oh, wow, it was that bad? Oh, man. Hang on, I'm going to kill the mic for a sec. I got to sneeze. I think I'm done. Just that one? Okay. Let's see what happens. Yeah, the mystical dung composters. They don't stink much. Yeah, right. I guess we could perhaps headcanon that it's like we're using magic to vent the stench out or something. And this little guy here, this is neat, the loom. This is how you enhance your gear. Like, for example, I have... This is the upgrades on it, which I've actually got it upgraded like 2 of 3, which gives it more offense, which is fucking badass. It increases your damage. And of course, you have other stuff that's like increasing your damage by a percentage. So the more you can crank that up, the better. But I also have, this is a lot of fun. You guys are going to love this. I have the Expelliarmus spell, which snatches their weapon out of their hand. It'll take the enemy's weapon and just snatch it right out of their hand. I have it upgraded where it does damage. I also have it upgraded where it applies a curse, which makes the enemy take more damage for a short period of time. So simply by snatching their weapon away from them and literally disarming them, I also weaken them, curse them in a state where they're taking more damage, which it's just fucking devious, and I love it. Going from there, I also have more damage when I'm in stealth. So if I'm in stealth and I snatch their weapon out of their hand, it does even more damage to them. And I have it set where my ability that lets you like throw stuff will catch and throw their weapon. There's all the layers, all right? If you're in stealth, so you're getting a damage bonus from being in stealth, you secretly, quietly snatch their weapon right out of their hand, apply a curse, which weakens them, and deals damage, and then you just fling it right back at them while they're in a state taking increased damage. It's fucking brilliant, and I love it. It's just brilliant. That's the kind of stuff I'm really having fun with, while we're also using items like this one, significantly increased damage by all plant types. That's your little bitey cabbages and your turrets that pop shields as well. And so we've got that cranked up. The really cool thing about the plants, you can deploy those from stealth. That's right. If you're in your disillusionment mode, you're in your cloaked, shadowy, quiet movement, you can toss those fucking plants out there and just move, change your position. The enemies have no idea you're there, and you are littering the battlefield with little plants that are just fucking shit up while you're in stealth, snatching weapons out of people's hands and slinging them right back at them. It's too much fun, man. We're going to have to get to it pretty soon. It's like, let's stop talking about it and do it, right? Need to say hello to... I see someone else saying hi to Wedding Guy and Robbie. Thank you. That tells me I need to say hi to Wedding Guy and Robbie. What's up? Welcome in, y'all. Come on in. Loving this. Let's go do the thing with the stuff, shall we? I was actually kind of hoping some of my resources would spawn while we were in here chatting. That way we can grab everything and then run. Yeah, check it out. We got all kinds of goodies. These little guys are fun. Good. I'm glad I got to stock up on these. I was a bit low because I've been using them. One thing I forget is the mandrakes. I rarely ever use these little guys, the mandrakes, and I should do. They're basically a flashbang. It's pretty much a flashbang. And what I did, I had one encounter recently that was pretty tough. It was challenging. It was challenging me. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start slinging some real damage. So I did use a Mandrake as a flashbang, and then I used that time to roll out a couple of other plants, which was pretty sick. It worked out really well, actually. But I do forget about the Mandrakes, which that's out of character for me because I'm all about crowd control and stuff like that. I love my flashbangs and smoke bombs and things of that nature. That's my jam. Could take this Wiggenweld. Nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab some healing potions. I'll top off. And this is what I was saying. I have potions ready. They're already made, ready to go. And then I can just put another one in that slot. And when I come back, there'll be one ready. Another thing I love about the system here, when you have these T-shaped crafting stations, you see at the bottom of the screen there, the right on the D-pad is highlighted. You can simply tap right on the D-pad to roll between each of the stations. That it's a much easier interface. You could do the same thing even just to collect them, because that can be kind of fucky trying to walk around when you've got dozens of potions around you. So you can actually enter this menu and just rotate to each station and do whatever you need to do there. It's brilliant. Really well designed crafting interface. Okay. Now, honestly, the only thing that upsets me is I've got these fucking shit buckets in my room. It's like, I'd really like to be able to put that outside, guys. Is what it is. Fucking cosmetics and crafting and stuff. Is my potion gonna explode in my face? I mean, these things happen. Let's pick a quest. Ooh, we have some. In the Shadow of Discovery. I want to do that mission just because the name is cool. Oh, we're doing that because it's the Dark Arts quest line. Yeah. Sebastian sent me an owl saying he found something interesting in the book from the scriptorium and wants to discuss it in the Undercroft. Speak with Sebastian in the Undercroft. I love the words, like just the scriptorium, the Undercroft. That shit's just fun to say, man. Let's go do it. Oh, yeah, okay, I see. How the hell do we get there? Oh, yeah, this is one that, I end up running 5 miles to get there. I don't think I've unlocked anything that's closer to it somehow. I've been down there several times, but haven't unlocked any that are closer to it. I'm just we'll figure it out. Outnumbered all the time, Warhorse. Well, if you can't beat them, join them. Okay, I mean, I've got little yellow dots to follow. Let's go. Let's find out if Sponicus Rex is smart enough to follow little yellow dots. I think all the years, or all the hours I spent playing Pac-Man as a youngster, that should count, right? Oh yeah, there we go. I guess it was loading or something. Oh, loot.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, that's right. These are from the inside. There's a puzzle in there. So here was a fast travel location. Nah, motherfucker. Hey, hang on now. Come on. What is this location? Why couldn't I fast travel here? Where am I at exactly? Yeah, see this? Look, there's a fast travel right there. Right? Man, okay. Sometimes the map is really cool, and sometimes it's kind of frustrating. Because it didn't show me any of those as possible fast travel locations. It was right here, man. Oh, there's one above me somewhere, but like literally right above me. Maybe that's the one I was just looking at, probably. Wario Land. I'm not familiar with them. I've never played any of those. I mean, I'm sure they're fun. I don't know. I really never play what I consider like cutesy games or like more intended for a young audience type games. I really never play stuff like that. Unless I'm actually playing with kids, and I've played some of the Lego games with my daughter when she was little, stuff like that.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
I'm actually quite curious. So yeah, this guy's quest line is how you unlock the dark arts spells. For example, right here. You can see it. I've got it in my primary loadout here. Crucio. Crucio causes most enemies to writhe in pain as they take damage over time. Also curses the victim, and cursed enemies take extra damage. Yeah, that's my jam right there. So yeah, I have a couple of abilities set where when you apply a curse to an enemy, like it's real easy to spread it out to other enemies and curse them as well. And then I think I've taken the ability that allows me to damage all cursed enemies. Let's see. Yeah, I have 6 out of 10 of the dark arts spells, or skills rather. Let's see what we have here. This one, Stupefy, which you use a lot when you block and hold and return the attack. You cast Stupefy, which will stun them, and it applies curse. Stupefy is something you literally use constantly throughout every single encounter anyway. If you are playing the game right, you should be blocking and returning attacks with Protego and Stupefy. So that just makes perfect sense to be able to curse an enemy that is stunned from your Stupefy. This is the one that makes Expelliarmus curse the enemies. So whenever I snatch their weapon away from them, it applies a curse. This is the one that damages all cursed targets, and I think this is the one that lets it spread more easily. Anytime you hit an enemy that has been cursed by your Crucio, it will release a projectile that curses a nearby enemy. So I'm thinking the way it works is like you use Crucio to curse a certain enemy, zap them a couple of times, and it will blast, it'll spread out and curse nearby enemies, tying into this, which deals damage to all of them every time you hit even one of them. And then what I have here, I'm hoping, I haven't used this much yet, I just got it unlocked, but I'm hoping it will turn into some god tier shit, because what it will do, while I have basically a fucking plague of enemies cursed on the field, defeating a single cursed enemy restores some of your health. And I'm damaging all of the cursed enemies every time I damage even one of them, getting health every single time I kill one of them. I don't know if it's going to get any better than that, man. That's pretty all right there. But yeah, having fun with it. Oh, we need to say hello to Priyank. Welcome in. Good to have you with us. Yo. All right, let's actually do the thing with the stuff. But anyway, the reason I was showing you that is because this quest line that we're working on right here, this is how you get the dark arts abilities. And I want to unlock, I think there are 2 other spells left to unlock for sure. Imperio, which allows you to control enemies and make them fight for you. Perhaps other things, I'm not sure yet. And also the killing curse, Avada Kedavra. And I'm looking forward to that one. Anyway, let's go.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium? Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He
Interesting.
believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary,
I mean,
not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I mean, I kind of dig Crucio, man. I think we did what we had to, or I wouldn't have done it. I don't regret it.
It's hard to do, but casting
Captain
Crucio
Caffeine!
not only
Cap, what's up,
I'm
man?
glad
Welcome
we
in,
did,
bud.
Because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Yeah, this guy's kid's
I plan
sister
to search for this relic,
has
but I
been
don't think we should
cursed.
tell anyone.
She's got like some kind of
Ominous.
permanent curse that makes her experience excruciating pain at times, like spells of really severe pain. They haven't been able to find any way to lift the curse. That's interesting. So the top option is generally like the right-hand path, with the bottom option being the left-hand path or sarcastic option, or just, like the not being quite so nice option. However, I feel like for the sake of honesty, they actually should tell Ominous, but that's a weird dude. I don't know if I trust him, man. He's a weird kid. Oh, Robbie, I'm doing great, buddy. Thank you for asking. I mean, working hard and not making anywhere near enough money for it. The story of my life, right? I'm sure you guys can relate, or I'm sure some of you can relate at least. But yeah, still, things are doing good. We're having fun. Making money doing things we enjoy doing. Yeah, so there's that. Thank you for asking. How are you? How was your Monday? Miss Southern Lady 76, good evening. I'm honestly a bit torn. I'm actually a bit torn. I don't know. I'm wondering what the consequences are going to be. Are there different consequences? Are there different story paths based off of your decisions? I don't know, man. All right. Here's the thing. This kid's all right. Sebastian, he's all right. I got a good feeling about this guy. Yeah, he's Slytherin. Which makes him kind of shifty, in my opinion. But this kid seems like he's all right. Everything he's doing, he's actually just trying to help his sister, which I can get behind. I thought his kid's sister was all right. She seems like good people, man. I'd help her out, too. Ominous is a weird fucking dude, man. That's just a weird dude. So if I were going to say to either one, either Sebastian or Ominous, I'd have to say, Sebastian, I've got your back. Ominous, you're weird, motherfucker. All right, I won't say a word. I got your back, dog.
To involve Ominous. I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves.
Yeah, Warhorse, I heard that, man. It's always something.
Good. Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian.
Yes, I heard everything.
You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Look, motherfucker.
No, I didn't.
You weird.
I said I understood you wanting that. You're
You're a weird dude. Calm down.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know.
What did I
not to
say?
Stop. Leave this alone,
Sorry.
Ominous. I'll be on my way.
What was that? You all right, man?
Not letting this go.
Oh, come on, dog. Don't be like that. We cool, right? We cool, right? Motherfucker. Yeah, whatever. The fuck was that? That dude's weird. I don't like him. Oh, am I supposed to talk to him? Oh, hey, what's up, buddy?
Ominous. Sebastian.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Well, tell me what you know. I mean, it was a tragic loss, but for real, what happened?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library.
What's up?
Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising.
I mean, he's
until
not
it's
wrong.
too late. I hope Sebastian pursues
Have a
this
little more
no
respect for him. He's not wrong.
But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean
Dude, you are fucking weird. I'm sorry. Let me put my game face on. Let's go do this stuff. What are we doing? Was that all we were doing here? Like that was the mission? Watch these guys get all pissy with each other about some old spell book? I'm teasing. I really want that spell book.
Revelio.
Is there loot? No. Oh well. This is my first playthrough, yeah. And I'll be honest, I have been really careful to avoid guides. I haven't wanted to watch any like tips and tricks videos or 10 things to do early type stuff. I haven't watched any of that kind of shit for this game. I really want to experience it organically. Our buddy Zylock DNB custom made me a video. Like he's a big nerd for this game. He had a lot of good information for me, but that was literally just someone from the community kind of talking me through some of the basics in the form of a video that he put on his YouTube channel for me. I thought that was great. So that's the only tips and tricks video that I've watched, is one that was custom made for me with no spoilers or anything, just kind of a general overview of how stuff works in general. So yeah, it's been great. This has truly been a magical experience. I fuck around, but I'm really enjoying it. Like, actually, this quest line, I'm a bit engaged in this quest line, not only because it's been an interesting story, but also because you get your dark art spells from this storyline. So I'm all about it. Here, what are we doing next, bud? Let's go. Rock and roll. What you got for me? Another quest for me? We're going to do a mission, right? We're going somewhere cool? What are we doing? We're going to go get the spell book? Let's go. Are we going now? All right, I'll quit fucking around. Let's see. Professor Howland's assignment, fire and vice. Interesting. Oh, fuck, I just noticed what the reward is for this quest. Guess what we're doing next? Let's go get the explodey spell. Before I can let Professor Howland know I've completed her assignment and learned Bombarda, I need to attend Beast class. Attend Beast class during the day. All right. That actually sounds like fun. Let's go. Also, it's out here, and I have not unlocked this fast travel point yet. Fair enough. Hey, oh man, I am no. Saribot missed one on Twitch apparently. I've missed this. I'm so bad at watching out for chat on Twitch because it's generally just garbage like this. I'm not mad at them for trying, I guess, but fuck off. Detroit Become Human. Absolutely. Claire played that one and loved it. Her playthrough of it was just watching her play it was a lot of fun. I might actually do a playthrough of that one sometime just to see what I would choose differently in the moment. Because that was pretty engaging. That was cool. right. One thing I really like about this game, you can make it day or night pretty easily. You just go to the map and you hit R3. And you can advance it from day to night or night to day, either way. Oh, your mom's a vet? Dude, I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, that's always an option for a young person that's healthy and, you know, wanting to do something like that. There are very serious considerations, though, for sure. Wes, welcome in. Oh, you got a bit of a late night. Can't stay. I can't stop long. All right. Thanks for popping in. I mean, just the like and the view and the engagement with the chat there, all of that really does help. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. Hello. You guys all right?
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
But I wanted to attend class. We just got here.
I am terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
I have a dung composter if you want it. Squirrel Jr. What's up, Squirrel? How you doing? Old guys are too busted for it, I know, right?
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I
Fuck
completed
yeah.
your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I'm sure it's not. That's a dumb question.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
I got a new spell. I get to make explosions. Woo! Hold my beer and watch this, motherfucker!
Let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Yeah, meaner and no time to waste. I know, right? Like that's I mean, it's kind of always been my mindset, but like really now, if I have to get in a fight with somebody, I'm afraid I'd have to like really hurt them just to make it over faster, you know? Like I'm meaner and I don't have time to waste, you know? Eco Thunderbolt, what's up? Yeah, we do learn some really offensive spells. It's like, why would your beast class teacher teach you Bombarda? I believe that's basically fireball, right? I haven't used it yet. I don't know how it works, but I'm assuming it's like a ranged, you target a target and it shoots and explodes area of effect. Basically Dungeons and Dragons fireball, right? That's what I'm thinking. Hey, what's up, teacher?
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering
Curiosity.
what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
Yeah, I'm going to be a poacher. I hear they make pretty good money. I'm kidding. I kill poachers for fun. You know what's up, squirrel?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
What type of beast is an alchemy?
It is a spectacular beast. A feathered, winged serpent-like creature that can grow or shrink to fit a particular space. Its eggs are made of pure silver, hence the desire to trade in them.
Seems quite a challenge finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow, and there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid, and moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
I want to go use my new spell now.
Revelio.
And did she say that I had an area nearby where I could practice it? Can't get in there. Yeah, did she say if there was an area nearby that I could practice it?
Put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Well, I guess we'll just have to go find some enemies to blast with it. So, I'm a little bit... I don't know yet where to put Bombarda. I don't know yet what role it plays versus, say, Confringo. So Bombarda deals heavy damage on impact, accompanied by an explosion that can destroy heavy obstacles and hit surrounding enemies. So it is a ranged attack. You aim it, it shoots at range. It's not like a nearby or just a short like jet of flame. It's a ranged attack and an area of effect attack. So yeah, it's basically fireball. I understand how it works. I could perhaps readjust skill points, I guess. I didn't think about that. But I have Confringo upgraded, where when I cast Confringo, it will hit the enemy that I've targeted and then shoot out 2 smaller bolts that will hit nearby enemies. I think just having fucking fireball works. Unless, specifically, here's the thing, this is incendiary damage versus explosive damage. Perhaps that's the difference. Confringo being fire specifically will allow you to ignite items like you have certain puzzles that involve lighting braziers and torches and things like that. So if I need to actually set something on fire, I might have to use Confringo, where Bombarda is just explosive damage, not incendiary damage. Am I right? Does anybody know anybody in the chat play this? So you set aside Incendio and instead have Confringo on one set and Bombarda on the other. I see that. Oh, I need to say hi to Sleepy Joe. I waved. I didn't know if you probably didn't know that I was waving to you. I saw you pop in during the cutscene. Hi, Sleepy Joe. I did say hi to Eco Thunderbolt. You bet I did. Yeah. Oh, Sleepy Joe. Yeah. 8-Bit Terror's Days Gone podcast is the shit, isn't it, bud? Yeah. Let's put that in the chat, shall we? I have it here. I have to. No, I want to give Craig and Amanda a shout out. Would you grab? No, I've got it. Never mind. 1 second, folks. Oh, yeah. Grab me the box, please. I got to give these guys a shout out. Every time I touch this thing, I think, every time I touch my deck, I think about my friend Craig. Oh, you've got the little Stream Deck over there. So we had a little one of these. This thing is fucking awesome. If you do work where you are at a PC workstation a lot, you would probably benefit from one of the smaller versions of the Stream Deck. These things are fucking awesome. It allows you to program all kinds of different. It's kind of like your button grid here. You can make it whatever you want it to be. But it's a very, very powerful productivity tool for us. Claire has already got this thing set up where she's got keyboard shortcuts and you press one button and it's a whole string of commands that runs a series of processes, man. I'm telling you, it's nuts. We're able to do so much. I love being able to put this stuff in here. There's our throne wish list. Yeah. This item was on our throne wish list as a crowdfunding item. We were hoping that maybe folks would pitch in and we would eventually hit the total where we could afford this, because the larger version, the big guy, the XL deck, the big deck. It's like when you put your hands on the big deck, you know where your money went. All right. I'm sorry. Oh, she wants to touch my deck.
Oh, wait. No, that's actually my deck.
Oh, it really is hers. She gets more use out of it than I do. So I have a decision to make. Now, Bombarda will break the red shields, so it serves the same purpose as Incendio there, but it does not apply fire. So I may actually put Confringo in my main, like I want to set something on fire and or break red shields whenever I need to. Excuse me, put Confringo here. I have Incendio upgraded where it has like a ring, an area of effect around me. So what I've been doing, these four really, but these three make a perfect combo. I'll use Leviosa to pick them up, Accio to pull them in, and then Incendio is like a ring of fire around me. So and whatever I have targeted takes fire damage. Really wicked, really effective. So I don't know how well Confringo would work with this setup, since I kind of like pulling them in close and blasting them with fire, and then go from there. I guess let's do... I'm going to actually change it up a bit. Let's create distance instead of pulling them in. I want to put that there and that there, which means on this set, instead of Confringo there, I want Bombarda there. Now, the only problem with this setup is I don't have Incendio set at all, which really means that I should go into the talents and reset the one that upgrades Incendio. I just don't need that skill point, and that gives me a skill point to put somewhere else. Dark Arts, maybe? Do I need to say hi to someone? Did I miss someone? Mega Man! Hey, what's up, buddy? How are you doing? Mega Man is one of the wonderful motherfuckers that told me how cool this game is and got me excited for this game. So thanks for that. And welcome in, bud. What's up? So yeah, we freed up a skill point there. I could put it, well, why not just trade it? Well, I have several things I could do with it. I just started using this spell in that slot. That would give it a blast around me. No, not necessarily. What does this do for Bombarda? Oh. Bombarda causes an explosive blast with a massive area of effect. Well, I think it makes sense to trade out that point we had in Incendio and instead put it to a massive area of effect for Bombarda. Hey, all right, well, I'm excited about that one. Days Gone is the best. Shit, yeah. Yeah, it's great to finish the story of Days Gone and then listen to the podcast and have like all of that information available to you. We need another quest, don't we? Shall we go do a story quest? We've got time to do at least one, right? Meet Poppy Sweeting. Sweet Poppy, she's cool. She's a good kid. Whoa, what the fuck is she doing up here in the mountains and shit? Fire and Vice. Poppy is waiting in the area to the far north of Hogwarts as the broom flies. Huh, all right, well, I've been fairly close to that. To get here, head west, pass through this town, activate that fast travel point, and then head west to the mission. Let's go. Wes, thanks, man. Thank you, Wes. I really do try, man. I really do try. It's just what makes sense to me. Now, I know I've been pretty much for research purposes. I've been watching a lot of other streamers here lately. I've been using some of my downtime to just have a stream playing in the background. Like I say, pretty much for research purposes. And I have seen how a lot of the bigger channels that I've been watching, where they literally have like 70, 80, 120 people in the chat, quite often once you hit a certain threshold, they pretty much just say, oh yeah, chat, what about this? Yeah, chat, how about that? Yeah, chat, I agree with this or think that. And they're just kind of addressing everyone, addressing the group. And there's very little, hey, Joe, what's up, man? You know, hey, Squirrel, how are you? There's very little of that, which I get. It kind of becomes a quantity over quality game at a certain threshold. I mean, I've said it before, since we were at 500 subscribers, I remember saying, you know, I'm looking forward to that point where I get to where I can't say hi to everybody. Like, I want my channel to be that big, but I don't want to not be able to say hi to everybody. You know, it's weird. I don't know. Is that a double standard? Is that what that means? I don't even know. I'm just talking like I know stuff now. All right.
Now, where did I set my traps?
Yeah, there's no back and forth with the chat. Yeah, I've seen that myself. But again, it's like it is a numbers thing. At a certain point, there's just no way around it. Let's go ahead and sneak up on this guy. I've also upgraded my sneak skill where, like, they pretty much don't see me. I can be right beside somebody and they have no idea I'm there. Oh, there's all kinds of assholes around. This is actually kind of a bad place, man. I should probably just get the fuck out of here. Head on to the mission. I love that. Just pop your broom and under you and take off. We were headed west. And we wanted to go through the little town that was to the west of us. Open up that fast travel point. It would have been... Oh, there's a bandit camp there. We might do the bandit camp on the way. Those are cool. Just clear a few enemies real quick. Test out some of these new abilities we have. Favorite movie? Good question. Good conversation starter. My personal favorite movie of all time is Pulp Fiction. That's the one for me. Love it. So check this out. I'm going to show y'all something that I think is really cool. Lilo and Stitch. All right, yeah. That's my favorite. One of my favorite movies to watch with kiddos. Sure. I wonder. Now, all right. So what I was going to say is I wonder if you can place one of your turret plants like in a spot, like up here on a ridge like this. It'd be beautiful to have one up on a hill like this. I have an idea. I think I know where I can put one. But yeah, you can't really like choose where to place them. They just kind of drop beside you somewhere, kind of randomly.
Come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves.
Oh my God. Yeah, I have an idea. I think if I drop one over here somewhere, that should, I mean, wherever it drops right here should be a really good angle. And you can put these in stealth. It does not break your stealth to pop one of these plants out. Let's go.
Someone over there.
How about one right here? I can have up to 2. Yeah, see, it's kind of a weird spot. It's just on the edge there. And then we can also take these little bitey cabbages. This guy's over here minding his business. Let's throw a bitey cabbage at him.
What's that? Better have a look.
Throw another one in there.
I shall cast my eyes. Perhaps it's dinner I'm hearing.
One more. Well, see, that one fell behind me. It didn't even roll toward the enemies. It fell behind me. I think we just cleared the camp with a bunch of plants.
Revelio.
I just cleared an entire bandit camp with just fucking plants. It's hilarious. I love it. I'm having way too much fun with this stuff, guys. I'm telling you. So this is how you actually clear the camp. This specific chest here, kind of rectangular chest here, and this will always be some sort of upgrade that you add to your gear, to your wardrobe. Interesting. Level 3 Venom. I'm actually not sure what that does. Now, I'm curious. What does it do? Shit. Where would I find that? Would that be under collections, perhaps? I think it's under these. Yeah, your traits that you have collected, sure. And it's level 3 Venom. Oh, okay. Interesting. It significantly increases the venomous tentacula damage. The venomous tentacula is the plant that shoots the poison. It's the turret plant. One of the 2 that we were just using. However, the upgrade that I use is Herbology 3, which significantly increases the damage of all plants. Not just the venomous tentacula. It's the bitey cabbages and also the mandrakes as well. All right. Oh, and I have new gear as well. Ah, I see that comment there, Squirrel. Thank you. It's basically always going to be something you haven't picked up yet. Is that right? Kind of like The Witcher 3, whenever you get like crafting schematics and stuff, it's always whatever you loot is always something you haven't purchased before, something you don't have. Yeah, Squirrel, I forgot about that. I had been told that you could kind of, save scum the chest if you want to. Yeah. Honestly, I haven't really had any problem with that so far. I've got some pretty damn good drops. But I've been doing quite a few because I know that's an item upgrade reward. You always get rewarded with some sort of item upgrade. I've been doing a lot of bandit camps. You know, that's my jam anyway. I love being able to just hop on this broom and take off. Just go explore. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So far, this is the only traversal experience in any game that rivals Days Gone's drifter bike for me. It's the only thing that comes close. Now, these guys, this is fun too. This is neat. All right. This is pretty fucking neat. Again, as I've said, this game has truly been a magical experience. I do not mean any pun when I say that. I mean it literally. This game, it's just fucking magical. This is cool. But for me personally. There's nothing like, let me see if I can pull this off without looking like an idiot. Hang on real quick. There's nothing quite like flinging yourself off a cliff, popping your broom in under you and taking off. Nothing compares. And you don't have to look for gas cans. You don't have to look for gas cans. So anyway, let's go back to that mission up there. There's just nothing compares. Nothing compares. I could be flying around on a hippogriff, watching it flap its wings and shit, being all majestic and everything. I'm having more fun tooling around on the broom, man. It's fucking great. That is the best traversal method of any game ever. It's the only thing I can think of that rivals the drifter bike. I just don't know. How's the weather where we are? Fuck you, man. But thanks for asking. It is currently the actual outside air temperature in southern Colorado, where we're at right now, is -5 Fahrenheit. -5. The wind chill is -5 right now. And it's going to be that way until the sun comes up in the morning. Now, once the sun comes up in the morning, it's less bad. It'll get above 0 at least. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It's not usually that bad here. Like, we get a few days of the year where it's just cold. I know, buddy. I know. I'm just teasing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just teasing. I'm not actually upset about it. But why it's funny is I'm actually from Texas originally. And I joke with my coworkers, like right now there's snow on the ground here. I joke with my coworkers sometime. I got into work and it had snowed and we were all talking about the snow on the ground and, oh, you're from Texas, you don't get much snow. And I'm like, yeah, what is all this white shit on the ground, man? I need y'all to go out there and clean that shit up. You Colorado folk, you're doing too much. Just get out there and clean that shit up, man. I don't even know what that is. Just go clean it up. Fucking snow? What? I can't spell snow, man.
Highwing's fine.
Stickman and Rowdy Bush. Rowdy Bush and Stickman. Welcome in. What's going on, guys?
I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers and that some of them...
what's this light shit, man? Nah, it's coke, dude.
I heard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight?
I did know
Does
that.
this have anything to do with
That's why I've been kicking their asses every time I see them.
After the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why?
Sounds like a place where kids go to make out and stuff.
Secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
I think your gran and I will get along just fine, dear.
Not to worry, Poppy.
Rowdy Bush, you enjoyed this one, yeah. It's absolutely magical.
She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
There actually is nitrous on the broom, yes, but you don't have to use scrap. No fuel cans and no scrap. But it does have nitro. And you can do upgrades for it, too. I've managed to do a couple of upgrades. You basically have to win races, or basically just win against the clock, really. But you win races and it unlocks new upgrades. I should have a new upgrade available soon.
We don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
I kill poachers on sight.
If anything, we want to see them stopped.
Killed,
I
actually.
hope for your sake that is true.
Like, you should know me by now. I've been in these woods killing poachers like a lot, actually. If you guys have been watching, you already know me. Oh, squirrel, I'll bet. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really got the hang of it yet. Like, I've managed to get a good time in the first two. I'm expecting to hear from the broom guy anytime now about unlocking the next broom upgrade. I've finished the second race. I did place in the second race. So I thought I've done a couple of missions since then, too. I thought I'd hear from the guy anytime now. So the next broom upgrade should be available soon.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. Seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of
I need dugbog tongues
lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Interesting. It's funny, some shit happened, I immediately pop stealth. 2 and 3 should be back to back. Interesting. It must be just I'm not at the right bit in the story then, because I believe you have to like progress with the story enough for certain side activities to open up.
Odd.
I did complete the second race.
Sure, but look around.
I love this. Check this out. This is the coolest fucking thing. This is one of the things that made me really enjoy this game initially. The first time I discovered that you can stand at the edge of a lake or pond, skip rocks with your wand. I love doing this anyway. Whenever we take Claire's kiddo down to the river, we have the Arkansas River runs right by our backyard, basically. And then there's like a nice little park down the road, a little nature area that's got the river running through it. We like to go down there and skip rocks across the water. Magical shit right there, man. Okay, sorry. What are we doing, Poppy? I apologize. I wasn't paying attention.
With them when they left.
They left in a hurry.
Pelt. Poor beasts.
We gonna kill some poachers.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Yeah. Heard a noise. Fuck this. Pop stealth. Which is funny. I don't normally do a lot of stealth in most games. But it's pretty good in this one. You have a lot of options while you're in stealth. Because like a lot of games where you use magic and you have the ability to go invisible or whatever, if you do anything, it breaks your invisibility. If you open a door, if you pick a lock, if you definitely if you attack someone, stuff like that. If you throw a grenade, I don't know. I'm just throwing out examples now. But in a lot of games, when you take action, it breaks your invis. So like you can creep and move around, but if you start doing stuff, well, you're not invisible anymore. It ends the invisibility effect. In this game, you can keep your disillusionment spell running while you're doing things like throwing the plants out, throwing your little bitey cabbages, throwing your turret plants, stuff like that. Certain spells. I'm honestly not real clear yet on which spells can be used without breaking stealth. Seems to be, it's not inconsistent, but I haven't figured out yet what the pattern is. But yeah, you can even use some of your magic without breaking stealth. Like Revelio can be used. You can be in stealth and pop Revelio. What I love this, it actually changes the way he says it, because normally he's like Revelio and just kind of throws it out there, and then when you're in stealth, he's like Revelio. Say it, motherfucker. He'll say it in a minute. It is cool though. He changes up how he says it. Well, there is a chest down there, and we're within the search area. Can I go check now? We're gonna have to fight a big ass dugbog or something, aren't we? That's cool. Hey, why you break stealth? See, that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes he's kind of weird about it. Garbage. Okay, cool. Or money, at least. Hey, we're swimming. Well, you can't swim in stealth. That's one thing. I guess that makes sense.
Revelio.
What am I missing? Oh, there is something there. What is that? We're not quite inside the circle anymore now, are we? Can I get back up there from here? Ravioli. I love ravioli. Right, there's something here, right? Let's go.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Indeed. Yeah, squirrel, exactly. I mean, that's pretty much your classic Dungeons and Dragons, but, you know, I'm thinking even Skyrim and stuff like that. If you're playing Skyrim, well, I may be mistaken on that. I don't remember now, because I know you can have, like, Chameleon, which is basically a, you know, long-term effect, even if you're taking action. I don't know. It just seems like generally when you take an action in a video game, it breaks your stealth effect, your invis effect.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but...
Oh, I see, squirrel. Yeah, it'd be kind of like the way that the camp jobs pop in Days Gone. Like it's you have to do certain story missions along the way to bring up the next camp job.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Wow.
Look, down there.
Definitely.
Hang on, we're going into photo mode first. We'll look down there in a minute. Check that shit out. I mean, that's fucking wallpaper right there, right? Oh, too low. Yeah, why not? I haven't really messed around in photo mode much in this game, but it's pretty good so far.
No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
That's what they're doing out
They
here.
won't be happy.
They're
to see us.
dying.
Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less
Have done.
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Gah! Untempered meandering to the mine brings sure ruin. No
revenue.
Yeah. We have a nice wallpaper. While Claire was playing The Witcher 3, she was messing around in photo mode quite a bit in that one, making thumbnails and stuff for her Witcher 3 live streams. She set one of the nicer ones as the wallpaper on this PC here. The sidebar monitor where I'm looking at the chat right now is the Hanged Man's Tree from The Witcher 3. Really, really cinematic spot. One of my favorite places in the game just because it's such a wicked, cool area.
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beasts for everyone.
It wants us to sneak up there.
He's weak. Yes, he is.
I'm guessing we're supposed to eliminate these enemies first, right?
More time
They know
right.
lies and falsehoods. No one's mightier in Rockwood.
Ah!
Totalis.
My mother used to always say, a clear head makes way for a clear path. I don't know what your path is, since your head's never seen a clear day.
Totalis.
Friends. I don't see them.
So where are me lads in Rookwood?
think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going
Rebellion.
on here?
Only one way to find out.
But now I got to repair the bridge. Worth it. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I have been falling behind on the chat there. Same one from the original trailer. Probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah, the Hanged Man's Tree. It's a pretty prominent spot once you get to Velen, I think. Okay, let's go repair the bridge.
Repairer. Revelio.
Least I can do since I broke it, right? Boy, get off that table. Let's do it.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Arena fighting dragons. Oh, that's the goblin magic, I see. Oh, we're gonna kill all these motherfuckers. You get a bombarda, and you get a bombarda, and you get a bombarda.
This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now. And
Tyler Summerford. Welcome in, Tyler.
Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons.
Yeah.
We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
That's it. Like that, it's the word.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Hey, what's that over there? You should go check it out. And die. I love how you can distract the enemies with your wand and direct them wherever you want them to go. That's pretty cool stuff. Just easy. Makes stealth really easy. Tyler, thank you for the subscription, man. I appreciate that. Right on. Welcome in. Are you a fan of this game? Or was it another game or something that brought you in to our channel?
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside a grapple, you are. Not quiet.
Leviosa! Repulso! Rebellion!
There we go. I am enjoying the combat in this. It is very well done. When I get my muscle memory down, oh, it's sick in all the right ways.
That's brilliant.
Hey, Sleepy Joe, man, that's how I started. Well, that's not entirely fair. It's not entirely accurate. I first started producing content on a PlayStation 4, I was putting out videos on my YouTube channel. Three or four of my top viewed videos, but definitely the top video, 2.3 million views on a video I made on my PlayStation 4. No audio or no commentary, no mic, no commentary, no camera. I wasn't on camera. I wasn't on the mic. I just recorded me playing the game and uploaded it, and 2.3 million views later, and this channel later. So yeah, I mean, a PlayStation 4 is a perfectly good place to start. When I first started streaming, my very first live stream was on a PlayStation 5. But yeah, I started the channel and started producing content with a PS4. Let's see what else we have here. Can I free these creatures? I guess that wouldn't be terribly smart right now. I do want to cause a little chaos, but I guess it's not time for that.
Only following orders.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be. Look, they've got a dragon in. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Okay, I'd like to be able to move a little bit faster.
Revelio.
And we can pop this.
Aloha Mora.
There it is. Yeah. Okay.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
That's all we're gonna need. Now, I hope she will actually stay chill for a minute, because what I'm going to do is start dropping plants. Alright, time to go loud. Literally. Oh, there's already two out. Alright, you're first. Okay. Was that all? The plants actually did make that part pretty easy.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Yes, I did. I brought some magical plants for you, too. You'll have fun with that. All right. We having fun yet?
I won't go down as easy.
There it is. Okay, now it's time to do some damage. Oh, wrong button. That's the one. There you are.
Good for you.
I haven't even used Crucio. Well, I guess you get a Crucio.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
That was sloppy as hell, but I don't think I took any damage. How long have I been doing this? I'd have to say really since 2020?
This may have been a bad idea.
2020? Well, shit, when did I do my first stream? I don't remember now. I think I released my first videos in 2020. Because it was when I first started playing Days Gone. And I started playing Days Gone a little bit late. Get him. Hey, man, y'all cut that out. Fuck him up. What y'all doing? You just standing there. Fuck him up.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
That's a dumb question. They're going to retaliate.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Cool. Bring it on.
We aren't helping ourselves standing.
Nothing but XP.
Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Fair enough. Let's see. Did we pick up anything unidentified? Don't think so. I don't remember anything. Well, yeah, there's one right there. There's at least one, so that tells me I need to go. This is one thing. I don't know. It's a little bit inconvenient, I guess. You have to travel back to your room of requirement in order to identify items that you pick up in the world sometimes. And you can't pick it up. You can't identify them at, like, the merchants. You have to go back to your base.
Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Oh, Ryan, you heading out, buddy? All right, man. We'll see you later. Mike, what's up, man? Yeah, walking around wearing this mask and suddenly a student hits you with a spell, mistaking you for a Death Eater. Yeah, I guess it could happen, yeah. I didn't necessarily mean to equip that. Yeah, this is actually the good stuff, yeah. What was I doing? Crap. Crappy crap of crappiness. Yeah, I've already checked that one earlier. Oh, okay, here's a couple of new things. No. Okay, that's actually pretty good. It's a significant increase in offense, but it doesn't have that level 3 ancient magic throw. It just has level 1 damage with Crucio. Crucio is fun. I do use Crucio. May actually equip that. So I could also change. I could put other stuff in there if I wanted to, but that's good stats. And I can't upgrade that. Let's go ahead and do that. And then this is one thing that's a little bit inconvenient. If you want your outfit to look right, you have to change it every time you trade out your items. There's no way to set like, this is the default look. Always have this look. You can change it to look like whatever you want it to, but you have to do it every time you change out your gear. Not like a huge inconvenience or whatever, but not great. Voyager 665, welcome in, Voyager. How you doing? We do have some critter components we can collect. Nice. So since they have the feeding stations here, they should basically come in and all just like start eating. Yeah, they're taking food now. And then I can go around and groom them and they'll be ready to produce alchemy ingredients for me. Or actually item upgrade, like, you'll see. Fuck it. All right, Wes. Yeah, thanks for being here. Hanging in there like a trooper, yeah. Okay, so what I need to do is set up my beast management stuff on some of these buttons here. And that way I can just go around and start grooming some of these little guys, and they'll have crafting materials ready for me if they have eaten. Why haven't you eaten? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I keep zapping them, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to zap you, little guy. Oh, it's currently eating right now. Okay. All right, what's left? There's a couple more. They're supposed to eat all by themselves, but some of them, I don't see them eating. Like this guy, he hasn't eaten yet. Shinies, like Pokemon. I've never played any Pokemon. What's a shiny? Okay, who's left? We still have this one. I do like that you can summon them like, hey man, what are you doing? Let's get you cleaned up. There we go. I think that's all of the ones in here. That is all of the ones in here. And then we have the other room. Actually, Sleepy Joe asking what we use to edit. You're trying to figure out what you should use. There should be some, what you're looking for specifically is open source video editing software. Open source. Open source means it's free to use without any kind of licensing or anything. So those are the best ones for like no investment. They may not be the best software. Sometimes they can be a little bit weird. Like I used one called OpenShot. When I first started making videos for my YouTube channel, I was using OpenShot. And it's an open source video editing software. It was all right, but it would crash all the time and had fairly limited functionality. Yeah, okay, so here is my editor, the person who edits my videos. If you have seen any of my current videos, the Art of War series, 8-Bit Terror is my editor. She makes those videos with me. I write the script, I do the voiceover, I capture most of the gameplay footage, and I send that to her, and she turns it into the videos that we make. Our good friend here, Stickman4131, was in the chat earlier. He is a professional video editor. He does video editing for a living, and we actually hired him a while back to help us produce one of our videos that has done amazingly well. So it was good investment. So Claire does most of my editing, aside from the one where we hired a professional editor to help us out.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Girl, I am not trying to get slapped around by your mama with you. No. All right, I got your back. Would be cool if there were a way to automate this process. I really hoped that the toy box would be something where the critters would kind of just grab a toy and go play or whatever, and you wouldn't really have to do all this stuff manually. But it is what it is.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Da Vinci. I'm not familiar with that one. Well, I mean, I've heard of it, but we haven't used it. Stickman just now popping back in, right on. Dude, that video is up to... Damn, I haven't been able to keep up. 130,000 views? Horde Killer. Yeah, Horde Killer Masterclass. $130,000 views on that video, and we released that in August? 8-9 months ago. Yeah, 130,000 views on that one. Thank you all for that, by the way, for those of you that have seen it. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's the favorite video, my single favorite video that I have made so far. Of all the videos on my channel, that's my fave. Angus Smart popping in. What's up, Angus? How are you? So this is the cool thing, like you can grow these little guys and they're always there back at your base. Now, I don't think that was enough to fill me up. I should actually use some, I'm going to use some fertilizer, which will double the yield the next time I come in here to harvest these. I should be using those every time, really. On these specifically, because I've been using a lot of those. I should put fertilizer on those every time, I think. I used a mandrake or two, didn't I? Well, I need to get out and kill some Dug Bogs. I need to collect Dug Bog tongues. There we go. And yeah, I think we were pretty much... I could use 2 of these and 1 of these. I think I took 1 of these by accident. So it's 2 of those, 1 of those, Edoras and Maxima. And we'll just go in here and we'll take 1. Take the other one. These are Edoras potions, right? Yeah, that's what's in here. Okay, so we'll make 1 more. Tab back over here, make 1 more, and we'll be full up on those. Now, what was it? This one, Maxima, we'll take 1 of those, and we'll make 1 of those. And we'll be full up on those again. Hey, yeah, and if I could get some Dugbog tongues, I would have this potion station full as well. I love how it corresponds. You have 7, you're allotted 7 different potion making stations, and there are 7 different types of potions. You have the your standard potions plus a healing potion is 7 potions. So I've got each station just max out with each of the different types of potions. It's brilliant. I love it. Can I even pick up any of these? I cannot. I literally can't even pick up any of these. That's hilarious. All right. Well, man, I think that's about it for me for this evening. I've had a wonderful time just basically walking around telling y'all how cool this game is while I show you stuff that I'm doing. It's been great. Oh, I have this one. Nice. Unlocked it already. Word. Oh, that's something else we've unlocked. Dueling feats. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, here I am saying, yeah, I'm going to shut it down. That's about it for tonight. And I'm still checking out. Oh, hey, look, I got this and I got that. It's great. It's really good fun. If you guys catch this game on sale, definitely get it. I mean, it's worth full price, I think. I personally caught this version on sale. This is like the standard $70 version because it's like got the DLC or whatever. So this version that I bought would normally be $70, but I got it on sale for $50 off. And having a great time with it. So if you happen to catch it on sale, it is definitely worth it. Anyway, that's it for me. I want to thank everyone so much for being here tonight. You guys are awesome. Like I've said it before, and I'll say it again because I fucking mean it. There's no reason for us to be here without y'all. If you're not here hanging out, watching a stream, if you're not enjoying this content and sticking around for it, well, then there's no reason for us to do it. And we literally can't afford to do it without y'all sticking around and watching the stuff we produce. So thank you. For real, thank you. Good night, everybody. We'll see y'all Wednesday night for some more of this one. Buttons? Yeah, right there.